How's it going today, 2A crew? Today we're going to show you how to field strip, clean, and oil Sig Sauer p320 M18. Let's do it. All right. So starting off, first thing you want to do is a field strip on Sig Sauers. What you have to do is slide all the way back. The shot stock lock. Make sure the gun is clean and clear. You can see that's clean. There's no ammunition. And usually, when I'm cleaning, I don't even like to have the magazine for the gun, even though we're ammo involved at all. So what we're going to do is a little takedown lever here. We're going to turn that takedown lever, and we're just going to slide right off. Release your grip. Slide module. You got your recoil spring. We're going to take that off. Set it to the side. We're going to take off the barrel. Set it to the side. So when you're done, when you're field stripping, you're going to have a recoil spring, your barrel, slide, and your grip module. All right, so first, most people tell you first thing you want to do is clean off your barrel. So what I usually like to do is I will take my gun cleaner. I will spray a couple of sprays down into the gun cleaner, or even sometimes I will use a good bore cleaner. Maybe even dip it in Q-tip, set it inside, and so you're going to take the inside, clean it out, and just kind of let that sit for a while. Just kind of, a lot of grime, lead up in there, so you're going to let that sit. So we're going to concentrate first on the slide. So what you want to do is you can get your brush, or I like to use a brush and a Q-tip to kind of get in there and clean. So you're going to just kind of spray. We'll do a little spray inside, just spray it. And you don't want to spray inside like this. So usually when you're holding your barrel, you don't want your oil or anything to get into. So I just kind of hold it like this and kind of spray it. So you're going to take your brush. Now some people will tell you you can just brush. Some people like to get their patch on there and just kind of clean. So you just kind of clean it. You want to get everywhere. You want to get everything in there. Lots of the time with the little brush, you can kind of use the little brush to kind of get in and clean. You can also, if you want, somebody use these little pick tools and kind of use those to kind of get inside the little nicks and crannies in there and kind of get in there and clean down your rails real good. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you get everything clean. You want to get all of the black, the grimy stuff. You want to get that off of there. So I'm just going to go through real quick and clean it up. Not really doing it clean. So yeah. So you want to make sure when you're done, you want to keep going until you clean and you use as many patches as you can. When the patch comes back clear, that's kind of how you know when you're done with each part. So you want to make sure you get everything, all of the grime, grit, everything off. Clean every part of it out. All right, so now we will basically do the same thing with your grip module. You're just going to kind of spray in a couple of sprays, and then you'll take your brush and just kind of get in, and you want to brush everything out. Now this here is really where I like to use my Q-tip, because if you spray down in, you can kind of get this Q-tip down in there and kind of get some stuff and grape and dirt out. So Q-tip is really a valuable tool to kind of use in there along with your patches. And you just want to kind of get in here and just kind of clean. You want to get everything out. Just using your brushes and your patches wherever you can. Also, don't forget to kind of hit inside of the mag well here. So just maybe take a couple of sprays in there and just kind of get in there and just kind of rub, because lead does get inside the mag well. So you just want to kind of get in and make sure you're cleaning everything. Just kind of clean it out real quick. We're just kind of going kind of quick here. So showing you what to do, step-by-step process. So I'm not going to do everything. So you've done the grip module. Usually, I don't usually do a lot on my recoil spring, but if you want to, you can just kind of hit it once, and then maybe go and hit that, but that just takes a lot. So maybe just kind of hit it and wipe it off a little bit. The bore, you want to take specific special consideration with this. So we sprayed it in. So what we want to do is I will take one of my cleaning kits here we went through. I'm going to get my rod. Let's put this thing together. And I like to use, and you can use however you want to do it. Just I usually take my little tip here, put it on the end. And I get a patch. I will just kind of fold it a couple of times and put my patch through. And so I've sprayed the barrel with some cleaner. I'll just spray it again a little. And then what I like to do is just kind of put that thing right on through there. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna kind of go in and just clean it a couple of times through. And so that should get that done. And then what you want to do is take a clean cloth, clean patch, and kind of go back through, making sure you got everything. And you keep running a clean patch through until the patch comes through clean. So we'll just kind of run that through, and you'll keep, you just run that through until it's until the inside is patch comes back clean. Then you want to take your spray, you'll spray it again, and you'll use your brush and just kind of go through, just kind of brushing off all dirt and grime. I like to use a Q-tip once again to kind of get into the small place that you really can't get into with the brush. Just kind of getting everything clean. And then I will take my brush and just kind of wipe everything down, getting all that gun cleaner out of there, because we're going to get ready to oil this baby up. Okay, so take that, just kind of wiping everything down, make sure everything's clean. Okay, so now everything's clean, so I want to kind of oil it up, put it back together. So let's start with the barrel. So we'll start. So usually I like to get a little oil here. Like I said, it doesn't need a lot, but I like to put some right here on the feed rep. And a lot of times what you're looking for is, you got your specific places that you put the oil, but also look for places, where you can see metal on metal scrapes, and you want to kind of hit those spots. So you can just kind of hit a dot here, in a couple of spots. Some people would say you just kind of go ahead and use your finger to kind of rub it in. So I will rub a little here on there. Put a little on the wrap on the top here. Little speck there. And also what I like to do is with you can do it with a little patch, and just take a patch and still got everything going here. And I just like to hit it with a little oil, and just take it and just kind of run it through a couple of times. Oil it down, take it through, oil it down. So you get that, kind of oil it up to the spots you need. Like I said, you don't want to overdo it. Some people do. I probably use more oil than most. Probably people seeing this video like, he's using too much oil. Just use your specification, but just don't not too much. Now on the slot, really, I like to put a little oil right here where the barrel kind of connects with the slide. So I'll put a little oil there. A little drop, just a drop's all you need. And then if you need to kind of rub it in, you can kind of rub it in there. Put up the wrong thing. All right, so a little oil. I usually just like to hit with a drop. in a couple of spots and just kind of maybe, you know, if it's thick enough, just kind of let that slide. If you want, you maybe use your Q-tip to kind of, don't use a dirty one, kind of slide it around inside. So that's all I like to do, is just kind of a couple of drops on the slide. Yep, and a couple of drops in there and you're good to go. On grip module, usually, now, also, some people tell you, I don't always do this, you can put a couple of drop or two on the top part, but that's not really necessary. But like I said, I probably use a little more than. And some people tell you that if you put it on the slide, you don't need to do it on the grip module. I still do both. And usually, I just hit it right here. Little spot there. Little spot there on both sides. So just get a spot of oil. Spot of oil. And then some people, you know, I may put a little there, but you don't really need that. Sometimes, yeah, just a little spot here where that thing goes in, slidey. So really, that's what you got to do. Just oil everything down, and then you just kind of put everything back together. So I will slide my module in. If you want to put a little dab or two of oil on here, that's fine. You just kind of hit it with a little drop. It's good to go. Put my recoil spring back in. And slide everything back together. Turn my takedown lever, and there we go. One cleaned and all Sig Sauer P320 M18. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe, shoot straight. We'll talk to you guys later.